What's up, guys? Comfy Time Gamer here, and welcome back to Dark Souls. Obviously, we are in Tomb of the Giants. Apologize for kind of falling behind on my my releasing of videos. Well, not really behind, but just not as often as I have been in the past. And that's just, that's gonna probably increase. Everything is becoming very expensive now. Leveling up is expensive. Some runs are good, some runs are bad as far as getting chunks out of new Londo. So, these things just off-camera farming takes time. But we are in story hunt mode today. We need to come back up and check out this hole that we ran past before. Now, keep in mind that I mentioned it in the last video, so if you didn't watch the last video, I've already been down in here. Fuck me. Rip. What happens when you don't make that jump? Anyway, I've already been down in here. I lost all that footage and had to go back and basically replay the painted world almost pretty much in its entirety, including dealing with Priscilla. But I had already been down through here at that point. I mean, with that footage, I've been down here. I'd already been in Nito, so I know what to expect. As this is the second time I've, done it. This area here, the first time I came in, I tried going down to ground level and taking out the skeletons one at a time. Did not work very well. And I was just gonna say, I found a pretty good system that worked for me. That embarrassingly I'm not showing off right now. But basically the gist is I've been able to recreate it several times. If you get them all mobbed up in this corner down here, and you get a good plunging attack down, it usually buys you enough time to finish your animation and then get up and then just start Wrath of Godding the fuck out of them. The trick is to kind of get them lined up so that you're hitting, most of them all at once. And get enough space between you and them so that you can just Wrath of God the shit out of them. That seemed to be the best way for my particular character. And we picked up the Divine Ember, which I suppose I would be much more excited about it if I didn't have the Greatsword of Artorias. Although, I don't know, I'd be interested in what I think this is the one that you can take, allows you to take it to... This is the one that allows you to go all the way up? All the way up the Divine Path? Oh, take a look at it. So, I'll forewarn you, there's gonna be some deaths. This area can be challenging. Fucking patches. These dogs These fucking dogs, man. I'll tell you what. For me, they're kind of a... need to land that jump attack just like that and one-shot them. Because if they start winding up with their attack animations, they're very, very fast. They're pretty strong, too. They can kill you really quickly. Or they can kill my character quite quickly, so... yeah. All in all, though, I really do like this area. I like the... I was about to say, I just love these archers now. I hate the fucking archers. I like the total blackness of it. It's so creepy. It's claustrophobic. It's scary. Here's that fucking Black Knight. I just have the worst time with these particular versions of the Black Knights, the ones with the halberds. I just can't ever seem to... I just can't ever seem to get the parry down with them. I don't know what it is. That's dangerous. Yeah. Trying to get a backstab and failing miserably. That's okay. And now I die. I guess I need to work on my parry skills. And it's kind of weird too, because running back now, you know, I'm listening for his footsteps, just not showing up. Don't know where he's at. So we got two dogs here, one to the left, one to the right. Nice try, Archer. Now, I don't know this area like the back of my hand, but I did a lot of exploring the first time I was down here. I mean, a lot. These prism stones are, I'm sure you veterans are probably maybe don't use them, but for a new player, they are absolutely invaluable in an area like this. I use them all the time. I was fucking chucking them. I'm chucking them everywhere. First time I came down here, I was chucking them off into the darkness all the time. Now right here, actually, the lighting's just enough you can't actually see the floor there. But I'm just trying to get a feel for what is instant death and which are some interesting ways down. And these stones are very, very handy. So, if you're new, or if you've never played it before, don't just pass these stones off as a useless item. They are pretty invaluable. Let's see if I can first try this ledge here. Ooh, I almost missed it. I found that with I found that the first time I was down here. And this leads over to an ambush. Pretty good one, in fact. I think it killed me the first time I played it. But you get a very, very good item here. The covetous, silver covetous ring, which is basically the gold version, except it's for souls instead of item discovery. Very powerful ring. Although I don't think I've actually tested to see whether... Can you stack the gold and the silver ring together? Could you put them both on? I suppose if you were doing that, you should just wear Avarice anyway, but if you didn't have Avarice, I'm curious if those stack, so feel free to comment if you... Ooh. Yeah. 2 dogs just sitting down there. Nasty motherfuckers. Feel free to comment if you know whether the gold and the silver serpent rings stack or not. See, I know there's another bonfire down here somewhere. Yup. If you're having trouble finding this, you can actually, if you're paying attention, you can see this from up towards the top. When you're making your way down, if you're being aware of your settings, or you're being aware of what's around you, and you're looking around and you're looking down, you can actually see this on the way down. It's actually that's how I found it the first time. Is I ended up jumping down to it from the ledge straight across from me. So yeah, I won't be surprised if there's people that didn't find that bonfire. But it's pretty helpful. So I kindled that all the way up, obviously. Sort of going through my... See, I really haven't changed my equipment much. Still rocking most of the same gear, but down here in the catacombs, switched off from the Great Scythe to the Artorias sword to get that divine bonus damage against the skeletons. God, those are just so creepy. Boom. Wrecked. I love that thrust attack, man. Even some of the bigger foes, man, it just sends them right on their ass. Cast light is also pretty helpful in this area. It's giving us just enough glow to see stuff below us. I don't know if you could actually do if that would show up with the lantern or not. I think it's some cast light. I don't remember what the faith requirement is, but I think it's higher than it should be. If I remember first, I remember thinking, Jesus Christ, I gotta have that much. I think it's fake. I can't now. You know what? Now I can't remember. It's an Ulysselian sorcery, so maybe it's intelligence. I don't know. Revenge the Black Knight here. Let's fight him on a narrow fucking walkway. I just need to parry the motherfucker once. Yeah, I suck, guys. I know. Just fucking suck. Feeling the pressure from that archer getting boxed in. Yeah, trying to run away like a bitch. Fuck you, dude. And halberds, man, they piss me off. I got one of those halberds in inventory. They're pretty, they weigh a lot, but man, they got some pretty badass base stats. I think it's actually a dex weapon, but it's got some high strength requirements to it. But that could be a fun, that could actually be a fun weapon. I'm assuming that's a Twinkling Titanite upgrade path. Yeah, this little area here, if you put your, if you have your spacing correct, you can actually do these guys one at a time as long as you don't get too crazy and pull them. You do not want to pull, trust me, you do not want to pull all three at once. You just really don't. I don't know. A big, beefy, strength type character with Havel set, I don't know. Havel set and a full tower shield might roll up in there and not give two fucks about it, but we got some poise, but we're not, and we got some okay stability on this shield, but we're definitely, you know, we're not a big burly character. Although, from what I've, you know, looking through my armor sets, the Elite Knight armor, for its weight, is one of the more weight to defense, what's the word? Weight to defense, efficient armor sets, to be honest with you. It's pretty good. Plus, I like it. It's obviously it's been my favorite armor set for ever since I found. Actually, it's been my favorite armor set even before I knew what it was. As soon as at the very beginning of the game, when I saw, you know, Oscar wearing it, I remember thinking to myself, "Oh, I want that. I hope I can find that." Oops, wrong way. It's still easy to get a little turned around down here. Even if you've been, okay, here we go. Even if you've been down here. Another, a good, I feel like I'm the Prism Stone, like I've got stock invested in Prism Stones because I'm talking about it again, but it's not only just for dropping down to see if you can survive a fall distance or to mark a path, but also to you know, you can place it at you know, where paths branch off. You know, you might place it on a path that you've already gone down, so that, you know, if you get turned around and come back, you know you've already explored that area. So I suggest using them. Why am I killing these guys when I don't have to? And that's what happens when you start your lunge attack when you're too close. And then you turn around and give your back to the enemy. Fucking moron. That's just bad play right there. Sorry. I'm trying to do a good cut job, guys, to sort of take you back to this part's long enough anyway, so I know some people like to see the full, you know, the full run back and stuff like that, but it would just take way too long for me. Now that treasure is on the path where the Dark Knight is. Or the Black Knight. Why do I keep calling him Dark Knight? The Black Knight, Halberd Black Knight. And here he comes. And there he goes. All that fucking around with him, and he pulls a suicide. So that's one way to take care of him, I guess. That was not planned. It's not like I was standing in a particular spot knowing he would do that. He decided to jump off on his own. So yeah, okay. But there is a very unique item down here that he's protecting. The effigy shield, which has some very interesting lore on it. Very interesting lore, to be honest with you. I can fucking find it. Yeah, playing around with the blood shield there. Not a bad shield, to be honest with you. Pretty good. Nice weight, good defenses. Effigy shield. Not something I would particularly want to use. Frightful occult shield defends against divine weapons and lightning. In an ill-fated plot to destroy the very gods, the followers of the occult once attempted to steal the power of Gravelord Nito, the first of the dead. What cult? Followers of the occult. Now, is that a reference to Pinwheel? Because we know he was stealing power from the Gravelord. So I don't know. If there was a... This isn't the first time we found occult weapons, and the first stuff that we found, you know, was tied to, weirdly enough, tied to Havel, or as we now know him as Bishop Havel, the Rock, and you find that club with Havel's stuff. I'm just sort of brainstorming here, guys, you know, speculation, I don't know for sure, but it's just kind of weird, you know, perhaps Havel had a sect, you know. Don't know. We know that he had occult weaponry, hated magic. If we are to assume that was actually Havel, in the Undeadburg Watchtower, that he was locked away. I don't know. And we don't know the timeline of when this, you know, followers of the occult, which is the only real thing that we have at this point that I can reference, when this came about. Now I'm assuming that, you know, during the golden age of fuck and shit. Fuck me. Fucking noob death. So like I was saying, you know, we don't know when this came about, but logically, you know, you can make the jump that it was most likely after things start going to shit, and Gwyn left to link the first flame and kind of dropped out of the picture, and or relink the flame, rekindle the flame, I guess I should say. I would think that, you know, during the golden age of fire that, you know, there weren't these type of sects that were around. But, you know, that even when things are good, there's always groups of people that, you know, might not have appreciated what the gods were doing. I don't know, you know. I love this area here, and I want to talk about it here in a minute, but we have to deal with and actually I found to be a very strange fact that this occurs, as he was our ally against Pinwheel. But we are rejoined this time by Paladin Leroy as a Dark Spirit Invader, an NPC Invader. Yeah, I should have killed him here. Jesus Christ. Why was I not double handing there? And he was almost fell off the ledge there. You do not want to be in front of Leroy when he brings that hammer down. It is very strong. Yeah. Yeah, Grant hits really hard. I'm sorry, Leroy. Rare knocks Leroy. The only thing that I can surmise is that Leroy is protecting Nito for some reason, which would make sense of why he would be an ally against Pinwheel, because Pinwheel was stealing the power of Nito. And now that we are down here, obviously, to enter the inner sanctum, speaking of sanctum, Sanctus shield here, man, if this was a 100% physical shield, physical defense shield, fuck. Legendary weapon the way white granted under the paladin long ago, once blessed with the protection of the white flame, but its power has all but faded, so that it provides only slight HP recovery. The HP recovery is so low, it's not particularly viable, in my opinion. It is, however, an extremely awesome looking shield. I love it. It looks great. Fashion Souls wise, it would be, I'm not sure I would put it, I'd upgrade it, and not sure if I would put it down if it were 100% on the physical, but unfortunately it isn't. So weighs of 3 is same as our crushed shields, but look how well that matches. Jesus Christ. It's even got the blue in it. Fuck. It's awesome. Awesome looking shield. Whoever obviously intended to be with Leroy's paladin armor, it's whoever designed that, kudos. I really like it. I mean, this isn't even like a redone version or anything. It still looks fantastic. Yeah, but the HP regen sucks. I mean, I suppose it's great if you were, you know, if you wanted to sit and wait to not use an Estus before a boss fight. I don't know. It's not going to really work for our purposes with recording our gameplay. This area is so amazing. I mean, we're getting down here, but just this area with these massive arch trees, and of course, every once in a while, shafts of light still piercing down. Now I can't tell if that's water down there or if that's yet another cloud cover, but we're obviously quite low in the world here, and it almost looks like it almost looks like I don't know how to explain it. like parts of the world may be, because you see areas where there's rocks with arch tree limbs growing out of it. Fuck, I don't know how to explain it. Not that it's like holding up the world, but there's great swaths of, you know, that there could be land masses on top of these arch trees. I mean, we know that they're I want to say stone, maybe I don't know, mineral. They're like the dragons, kind of, or the everlasting dragons. So they're extremely strong. But still, I guess a wood of some type, since they, you know, they were able to be burned by the Witch of Izalith in the opening cutscene. So this little trap right here is a bit of an asshole move. Well done, FromSoft. Oh, fucking missed. You put that skeleton there, this guy pops back up behind you. Can't jump through him. I actually almost die here. Oh, look, and there's another one. Yeah. Nasty little trap there. I'm sure several people have died there. Oh, fucked around and got a double. Oh, you archers. Fuck you, dude. Bitches. Nice little trap. Dropping these chunks. I might actually, I'll double check on that member. That member. That ember. For, because I think there's achievement for making, maxing the type of, different types of upgrade paths. Not that we need a... And actually, you know what? I might be interested to see what a plus 15 Claymore, or not plus 15, but a fully maxed Divine Claymore does in damage in comparison to our Greatsword. Because there is a slab down here, which I eventually end up finding. Now, if you have high discovery, item discovery, which I do not right now, my first time down in here, these pinwheels, I had pinwheels drop both of the other pinwheel masks that I did not have. I think the child and the child and the mother. So I don't know if that's an uncommon drop or not, but they do drop them. I've seen it. So I love these little skeletons. They will fuck you up, though, if you get a whole bunch of them on you. Little baby skeletons. It's great. Yeah. Fuck you. Pinwheel wannabes. Lots of white chunks down here. Oh. Don't do lock on, buddy. Just aim down. They have a toxic effect, but it's the buildup isn't insane. I'm trying to make sure that I grab everything down here that I can get. There's actually quite a few things down here. I knew I heard another one of these. Get fucking wrecked. Also, if you've noticed, I've been trying to do a lot better job of getting prompts off the screen when they show up. I know that's annoying, so I'm trying to be mindful of that as well. It is very distracting. Oh, I gotta turn around. This is the fucking way I came in. Dumbass. Turn around. Yeah, I'm looking for that slab, because I know there's a slab down here. I found it before. Why not? Since we're just... There's no more real threats down here. You can run away from the skeletons and all that bullshit. Come on, man. You already ran past it one. No. I mean, I know where it is now, but yeah. Another white Titanite chunk. Just really throwing the, if you were, not even if you were farming, they give you a lot of white chunks. This little area here right before Nito. They basically give you the means to, I guess it's not all that helpful since you're at the end, to be honest with you, because Nito brings me to an interesting observation about Nito. You know, we're getting this bonus damage against these undead, you know, all the stuff down here because of the divine properties, but Nito is not Nito is not something I would consider like unnatural. And I say that only because I picked up his, you know, I got his, there it is. Get down there, stupid. Because I picked up his Gravelord dance, and Nito, it's classified as a miracle. Now that's a, I mean, that's a divine, well, I don't want to say spell, but a miracle is divine. Nito is not... I think Nito gets a bad rap, is what I'm saying. He's been having these motherfuckers come down here and pilfer his shit, trying to steal his power. You know, he's busy overseeing, you know, the death of everything. And I don't know. I just don't see him as particularly like a bad guy or a, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. He's one of the original deities. He just happens to be a deity that reigns over the realm of death. And he's down here in this nasty, godforsaken place, but the fact that he uses miracles and all that, I mean, I consider him just as much of a deity as Gwendolyn, unfortunately, as Gwynevere. I don't see him as outside the as bad. I don't know how else to say it, just don't get that feeling from him, especially. And that's that. I could be completely wrong. That's all stemming from the fact that he uses miracles. It's not a sorcery. It's not a, it's not a pyromancy. That something that has connection to chaos. It's just I don't know. He's a pretty easy boss. And I'm sure there's 1,000,001 strategies to fighting him. I defeated him on my first try, the first time I was down here, and he's pretty easy to deal with. He's very cool looking too. I mean, like, seriously, one of the coolest looking bosses I've ran into. The artwork is just amazing. He's very slow. His moves are very telegraphed. Now I'll keep the Greatsword up here because I want to deal with his crew. I think that's his grab attack, yeah. Now if you stay... Typically if you stay within... Ooh, I did manage to dodge it. Nice. If you stay within Nito's close to medium range, he sticks to his melee attacks and his miasma. Ouch, that was dumb. His miasma bomb, or his miasma blast, and he won't do that stupid Gravelord attack there, or that Gravelord sword attack. But seeing as how Nito is technically divine, I'm gonna switch off to my... Jesus Christ, we're in the middle of a boss fight here. Come on, find it. Fuck's sake. God damn it. Come on. I'm gonna switch off to my Great Scythe because... Hey man, I want to use my Sunlight Blade. Why not? Haven't gotten to use it yet. Whether it does extra damage to him or not, I don't know. Shit. Weak attacks do okay against him. Oh, that just looks badass, right? I mean, I don't know if he has any... I usually back off when that happens. I'm not sure if that's blockable or not. We do have our crush shield, so... Oh, yeah, that's definitely taking some good damage off on him. That's his miasma of death. But as you can, I mean, super telegraphed. Yeah, Sunlight Blade is, ouch. Missed that one. Pretty good, oh, fuck. Let's get done saying how slow his attacks are, and yet, oh, fuck you. Don't let him grab you. Really? 2 in a row, huh? Sure. It's so creepy with his, oh, should've rolled. And he leaves himself way open with that. If you can bait that attack, that overhead, straight ahead slam, he takes so long to recover from it. Get in there with a fast weapon, you can just fucking rip his shit. Goodbye. Pretty easy boss, but praise it. Don't particularly like killing Nito, actually. I kind of like him. But we need that soul. You know? Now, soul of Grave Lord Nito, first the dead. This Lord Soul, Dawn of the Age of Fire. Grave Lord Nito administers the death of all manner of beings. The power of this soul is so great that it satiates the Lord Vessel despite the fact that much of its energy has already been offered to death. So very, very powerful soul. I went ahead and reloaded this area so that I did not have to come back here. Props to, shit, who was it? Oh, somebody on Reddit for pointing that out. I appreciate it. I appreciate it because we are a paladin, and I will probably make use of at least some pieces of that set, even if it's not the most efficient, just for roleplay reasons. We're getting close to a part here, guys. Thanks for watching. Let's go ahead and do our